anyone's actually going to like be live while I'm doing this, but I felt like this is a moment I should share with ye viewers, my fellow netizens. But I didn't feel like setting up, and I don't think it's worth setting up because like I'm not. The album's gonna be the album, we've all seen it, but it might be a little extra because I just had a breakdown, so there's that. And I'm not gonna be on for very long. Okay, let's see how. Oh, can you see how disheveled my whole life is looking right now? Cool, whatever. In 2 ways. So this, I really want to keep this sticker, but like, I don't know. Hello, Wolfried. Hello, Kara. So I'm going to carefully unstick this sticky. And I'm not sure why SM is... Oh! Okay. Hey, y'all. So I'm not sure why SM's doing this whole, like... This looks like sheet music or something. But, anyways, hello, Justin. Okay, let's see. That's a bit more safe. Okay. As you can see, I've been having a pretty rough month. I pre-ordered regular version. Oh no. Okay, crap. Well, like Justin said, it does tear easily. It's like lifting. Okay, whatever. That's not cooperating. So yeah, I got the regular version because when I pre-ordered, they didn't actually say what the difference was, so I was just like, I'm gonna play it safe and get the regular version or whatever. Like, I'm pretty sure we didn't even have like album art at that point, or maybe we just had like the album cover. Dab, I just ripped it. But the like NCT is written on this thing. I don't like, this is cool, but at the same time it's kind of weird. But like another cool point is it kind of reminds me of like vinyl, so Ashanti, I was kind of in the same boat. Yeah, because I remember on Jimmy Kimmel, well, okay. On Jimmy Kimmel, when he held it up, I thought it was just like a fake like vinyl thing that they made, because like on pretty much all of the late night shows for the musical guests, they'll have like a vinyl just so that the album art is big enough for the people to see, even if there isn't really a vinyl available. So I thought it was like that. I didn't realize it was literally just, yeah. But yeah, I guess I can start with my cooties. And I live in Houston, duh. So I pre-ordered from Eve Pink, and I don't know if it was just for pre-order or if it's just for anybody who buys an album until they run out, but like the poster that comes with it, we got to pick who we got. So I picked Taeyong's just because his is the one I can see myself actually putting up in my room. I was about to get Jungkook's, but like it's just like a big face of a dude, so I have enough dude faces on my wall. I have listened to the album. I've recorded the first listen. I need to record like a second listen / review because like I have a lot of emotions. Oh, posters are first press only. Yeah, because like for most people it's random, but like they were like, which poster do you want? And I was like, oh. I mean, Jaehyun's, I don't know. Like, I was thinking I was gonna get Johnny's because, like, I remember seeing, like, some Johnny art that I really, really liked, but, like, I don't know. His was weird, too. I don't know what this is. Okay, a lyric book. Regular English version. Okay, so that's cute or whatever. It's a really simple, plain, flimsy lyric book. Fan card that I'm not using anytime soon. I got a Doyoung fan card or postcard, whatever. It looks really good. Actually, Doyoung and Taeyo were the only posters that weren't available, so it was really weird because she was like, yeah, so which poster do you want? And I was like, oh, which ones do we got? She's like, anyone except for like Doyoung or Taeyo, and I was like, okay. And I'm not sure why that was. I don't know if it was like they under ordered or like they didn't make enough or like they didn't make a whole. I don't, because I feel like they got a random bunch and maybe their bunch just didn't get a whole lot of those two, and there are more fans of those two than their bunch had available. So by the time I went to pick it up, because it came in Tuesday whenever they got their first one for regular, but I didn't go to pick it up until later. So I got it to whatever, yeah, this thing. I never know what to do with these because it's literally just like someone's selfie. Like, what it. But Taeyong he actually looks really good here. He looks very masculine and macho and whatnot. Oh, this is the CD. And okay. Okay. Yeah, I've seen some like collections of like fan cards, and I'm thinking I'll probably do something like that because like I would keep this in my wallet just to like cheer me up or whatever because it's a good picture, but like I feel like that looks weird if you just have like a picture of some person and someone's like, "Oh, who's that?" And it's like a singer. Like, okay. Oh, this is really. This is such weird. Like, okay, this is what the actual CD looks like. Makes sense. Okay. And then I think this is supposed to be like a somewhat poster, right? It's like a paper poster of Seoul City and City. Illy Chill. It's a pretty cool poster, I think. I'm not going to use it as a poster though. I'm not going to use any of this. Okay. So regular version. Gather round, children. I'm actually still not sure what the difference between regular and irregular is, but hey, whatever, I'm liking. This is the Taeyong poster with like his name and like Roman letters scattered all over the place. So that's why I chose it, because it's like this is a really cool picture regardless of who it is. And then Hechan's was like, a lot of the posters were like a random like picture in like, that's like maybe like this size. It's like this big, and then it's like a bunch of other random pictures, and it's, yeah. Like if the poster was mainly just this with his name like all over the place, then I probably would have picked that way or whatever. Ooh, that's really interesting. This Johnny, I don't know. That's actually really weird, but whatever. That's why we stand. It's a picture of cotton. I don't know what. Like, there's nothing regular about this, so I'm not sure how this differs from the irregular version. Some more blurry, out of focus themes. Some more soft filter stuff. Very glam shot. Okay, so a lot of the posters are literally like this. You see how this doesn't, like I'm sure there's a design to this, but it's not really like stuff stuff you would use for like decor design, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah. Like Jahan's was like this, but like put this picture down here, put some more white space, make this picture smaller. He's looking off to the side in like this one, and then he's like looking forward, but like he still really wasn't ready for the pic. Like I'm not gonna play my mans like that. But yeah, continuing. I don't know, but if they are limited edition, I might go down and see if I can buy a couple, if y'all would be interested, since I do need to do a giveaway. So, I don't know. Here's Mark. I'm literally so proud of Mark, it doesn't make any sense. But I feel like this is the first comeback where he's looked like manly. If that makes any sense. Then more Mark. Is it creepy that I can recognize Mark from the back? Like, I just realized like there's nothing that actually says that this is Mark. I'm just like, I recognize my child when I see him. Anyways, here's my man's Jaehoon's. Okay. So I'm still stuck on this poster. So the poster is like this random picture, this exact size, and then like this theme here, like random, like I just I don't approve. Here's Utah. And I would have gotten this one, but like that, I feel like that would look a little strange in my room. Because I don't have any NCT posters. So like this Taeyong one is going up. Some more this stuff. Ooh, this is really cool. So I guess Taeil and I don't know. Kind of looks like Jaehyun, but I'm not sure. I have Taeil. Okay, that I don't have Taeil, but like I think this is a really cool shot. Even though I still can't really see him. Oh my gosh. Roll this back up. So I have the Taeyong poster. This is that. And then on this side it just has the album art. So that's going up. But that'll tell you the kind of week I've been having. I've had this since Tuesday. I'm just now actually bringing it into my house. Just to maybe it was jungle. Jungle with Utah and Win-Win. How have they been skimping on Win-Win even in the Anyway, look forward to NCT China's debut. Johnny. Win-Win. No, you have not missed anything, but this isn't going to be very long because I literally, like, I need to turn something into Black Box at midnight. I haven't started it yet. Black Box, Blackboard, that kind of life. This is Mark trying to give you glam. That's the eye. I think you can kind of see the resemblance here. I mean, anyway. This is the whole lineup. I feel like these are their most questionable outfits in the whole shindig. My baby daddy duo looks magnificent as usual, so it's whatever. I'm not sure what this means, but it's really cool. I think it's like... Okay, it's that place where Donghyuk was on the car. That part of the music video. That is NCT 127. Regular-Irregular, the first album. So yeah. Spoiler alert for... I really like this picture. Like, can you guys really see it? That looked so weird. Anyway, am I making things up? Am I slowly but surely being dragged into TY Hive? I did do a first listen, but I'm going to spoil that a bit in this live since I have like 5 minutes left. I really, really, really liked the album. Really, really, really liked it. To the point where I have to... I don't know, I think I need to do a review or a second listen or something, because I really, really liked it. Now... I actually don't... that's a lie. I did mind some of the styling choices for Fire Truck. But the, like, fashion and all of that, I didn't mind so much. It's just... I feel like Fire Truck was just entirely too much ugly all at once. So... like, the song is kind of ugly. This, like... styling was kind of ugly. It was ugly chic, but ugly nonetheless. And then the music video was super duper ugly. Like, nah. Okay, so for Regular-Irregular, I don't really have a favorite just because I like a bunch of songs. But the songs that I like have to replay are City 127, Regular English version, Weird Enough, and My Van. And I reacted to Regular literally the day it came out. But editing it. So expect that sometime this weekend. Because it was recently midterms for me, so I had a bunch of stuff to do that involved the computer. So, yeah. But, yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me, but after the third listen, Regular. Thank you, Tim. Thank you. Because Justin, replay? I don't know, because, like, and you'll see it in the first listen, like, I try to be critical just to balance out my bias, because, like, NCT is one of those groups I'm biased. I'm biased in favor of them, and that is just what it is. So I understand. I'm listening to their stuff, wanting to like it, so it's a lot easier for me to like it and appreciate a bunch of things in it. But like, Replay is such a good house-based pop track, and all you hoes who keep saying, oh my gosh, but like, what is it? Oh my gosh, this song is so repetitive. It's so blah 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 blah, because that's what people were saying whenever Luna came out with Free Somebody, and it's like, girl, it's house. It gives y'all the variety you want. It gives me the house I need. They sprinkled a little vocals at the end. Knock on... Okay, so songs that I like, just straight off the top of the dome. Like, I genuinely like them enough to the point where the title of the song stuck on. Let's go through. City 127, Knock On, Replay, Interlude, LAKEY, My Van, let's say My Van, regular English version. Who else? Comeback. I feel like Comeback doesn't even really count because, like, we already... Comeback sounds better in Korean. Weird enough. Run Back to You is, like, cute, but it feels like something from Fire Truck EP. I know the Fire Truck EP is not called Fire Truck EP, but, like, who's gonna fight me? Nobody. So here we go. T, thank you. Thank you. Like, that's, like, and honestly, that Free Somebody, do I have it? No. I don't know why I have, like, half of my K-pop albums out and then half of them, like, in a box. Weird. Anyway, Free Somebody, like, that got me through, like, my first recovery. Like, my first major phase of recovery after, like, my last bout of, like, super duper major depression. Like, the way people talk about BTS, like, that's what the Free Somebody EP was for me. So when you talk smack about that, you're talking smack about me. TBH. I mean, cause like it was Luna's solo debut, so I was expecting some like ballad, or even if it wasn't ballad, something along like, I was basically expecting like some sort of like Taeyeon light situation, like, oh, it's like Taeyeon, but you don't like her as much or whatever. Like, I was expecting something like that, and then she came out do 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 boom cat ba ba do 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 do. She gave me everything I need. She gave me Euphoria, low-key the Sublime, like that. I'm still mad because I ordered that album around when I was moving, so I never got the poster, even though I ordered the poster. So Yeah. But I love that poster. Hey, Brit. Fly Away With Me, it was so hard not to compare it to that other version, but like, girl, it's not that deep. The song isn't that special that you need it. But whatever. I thought Fly Away With Me was cute. One thing I wanted from this album was like singing. For like pretty much outside of My Van and Regular, the songs were more vocal centric, but I still felt my thirst wasn't quite quenched. I don't know how are we talking about the album? For some reason, like I felt like I like it a lot, but like there's something it's not missing from this album per se, but like I don't want this to be like the blueprint for their stuff going forward, if that makes sense. Because like you know how Michael Jackson, okay, he debuted with Off the Wall, but then he like blew up with Thriller. And then the subsequent, like his like super iconic, everybody knows the album, the era, the blah 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 blah, like trilogy of albums all had the same format. You had Thriller with the rock song, the adult contemporary song, the just regular R&B based pop track, this one, the R&B song, and then the blah 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 blah, and then Bad followed in that same formula. You had Dirty Diana for Beat It, you had Bad for Thriller, you had, you know, like all of that, like it followed the same format. And then Dangerous did a similar thing, even though they were in different genres, they still followed the same format. I don't want this to be that for NCT, if that makes sense. I really don't want NCT China to be boring. Because, like, literally, what's the point if they're not going to be, like, super NCT? Okay, that's another thing that I'm curious about. What's going to happen with 127 once NCT China debuts? Like, is Win still going to, like, is he going to be flying out of China to just, like, dance back up? I'm curious. I'm wondering. And then there were some people who were like, oh, some people were saying like, oh, what's it called? The Dreamies won't be in NCT China until they graduate, because once they go to China, I will personally go to war for Lanjun and Chunla. Let my children sing and prosper in as many languages and markets as possible. I'm not ready for Key's debut. Like, I don't even, like, girl, I need to get like 2 more of these since they want to call this a freaking American debut. Also, can we talk about that very briefly? I only have like 2 minutes left, but like, what constitutes an American debut? Because like, I thought it was releasing something and promoting like seriously in America. But suddenly, out of nowhere, it's if you release an English version and you go on like 2 shows, you've debuted in America. Girl, have you even sent your song to radio? Like, we're trying to request, by the way, if you aren't requesting regular, request regular at your local radio stations. And also Shazam as you listen, because like you can Shazam on the same device that you're listening from, just in case you didn't know. But like, and there are tutorials on how to Shazam for your faves so that it can help with their chances of being played on the radio, which is a factor of Billboard charting, if in case you were wondering. But like, my whole thing is like, how. So if I release some stuff on SoundCloud and I say, and I like interview with my local like college like broadcasting station, have I debuted? Like, are we? But anyway, okay, it's actually 30 minutes. So is the no X person no money? Is that what happened? Cuz like what happened? What happened with this comeback? That's what I want to know. What happened? Cuz I feel like you got all you could expect from US and citizens. Like we're not that serious to begin with, and you aren't really doing anything for us. So like we did what we could. What happened on the Korean side? Or maybe I don't have the right perspective. Tim, a mama likes I can see that. I can see that. I can appreciate it. I can receive it. Like I can accept NCT China being what I was about to say NCTM. I can appreciate NCT China being what XOM should have been if SM was playing their cards right, if SM was acting right, if SM wasn't an enemy of progress. I can accept that. What I can't accept is some freaking like Jason Mraz stuff with some corny raps from like Luke. Like, keep that to the B sides. Yeah, I did hear about that, and it was quite interesting. It was quite interesting. And it's really funny because like I don't even really like EXO like that, but it's interesting that people one thing that's really interesting. Brit, you're hit the nail on the head. I feel like and this is where I feel like being big three is like definitely it has its privileges. Like I'm not gonna oh my gosh, all groups struggle. There's no such thing as big three. Like there's definitely big three privilege. Are you dumb? But like at the same time, being big three can like really not mess you up. Cause like I don't think NCT 127's messed up. But like it can be a hindrance in certain aspects of your journey. Let's say that. Like as much as it can get you far, it can also make certain things a bit harder. Because it might be able to get you on Jimmy Kimmel pretty quickly, but at the same time, you'll have like no actual tangible events to your name because you're NCT, you're from SM Entertainment, you're not going to perform at House of Blues. So you're going to go how many years without doing any sort of actual tangible stake a claim to your name, fill a venue with bodies that are expressly there strictly for NCT. NCT hasn't had any of those. So when they do get on Jimmy Kimmel, people are like, you don't have any fans. But have you cultivated the fans that you do have? Because you do have a lot of American fans, and you have been to America, you've been to Mexico, that's great, that's wonderful, but like, most Americans don't live in New York or LA. We don't have access to just go to New York or LA to see you, and at the events you're at, for the most part, it's like $500 plus, not factoring in the flight, lodging, all like girl. So you're not reaching the bulk of your fans who could possibly be buying your albums like that. You're not energizing them because they don't actually get to see you. So it is endearing. People are more curious. They're like Apple events are awesome because even just from the fan cams, that got me way more interested in them way quicker than if they just released the album and did a bunch of activities in Korea. But at the same time, I didn't see them live to the point where I'm about to start like stamping pavement for them, if you get what I mean. No, but the thing that pisses me off is like you've had a fan meet in Thailand. You've had like a fan meet, whatever situation in Malaysia or somewhere like that, like or Singapore. I forgot. I think it was Singapore. But like they've had like random solo events, and it's like, girl, why wasn't that a tour? Why wasn't that a random solo event tour? Like it doesn't need to be freaking NCT to the world tour. Like it doesn't need to be a full-fledged, full-blown concert. You can literally just go around and do fan meets. That's what you're supposed to do as rookies. You're not supposed to tour once you have this full lush discography, which you actually already have as rookies. But like you don't need all of that. Just like you have yourselves, and that's the most unique thing about you. It's your music and yourself. And you can not sell yourself, but you know what I mean. You can endear people to you just by creating those memories of, oh, I remember when they were first starting out and they came and they did this, and even though they didn't have that many songs, they did a cover of this and they did a joke and they invited a fan on stage and they were so cool and blah 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 blah. Like NCT has none of that. So here we are. Okay, and that's the main thing that annoyed me. They literally spent the rest of 2017 performing Cherry Bomb. And it's like, girl, why didn't y'all just bring your narrow behinds to North and South America and do the same freaking performances? Like, it's not like they were resting. It's not like they were chilling. It's not like they were like, you know, like taking a semester off, just like whatever. No, they were still performing. They were still going up and down, doing all these different things, and it's like, and still nobody cared. Like that's the thing that like that's what gets me. Like no one cared. So like, what was the point of that? What like after the 10th performance and no one cares? Like, girl. Tim, I feel like that's absolutely true. Like, and it's good and it's bad. It's good in that I feel like there should be less sasaengs. It's bad in that I feel like people just expect. I think one thing, and I think I'm definitely guilty of it as a second gen stan, I'm just expecting XOLs to like convert 10 citizens and just, you know, and like EXO is very much still happening, still a thing. Jihoon's carrot. I really would like to know, honestly. Okay, but like the only way all of NCT is going to tour is if they're like as big as One Direction and BTS combined. Because like no one's paying for 20 plus people and their staff to come. Because even if they sell out like regular venues, they're not going to make any money. So yeah. Yeah. Start in Seoul and go from there. Which, I mean, girl, whatever. But yeah, it's time for me to go. So I will see y'all later. Hopefully in like, hey y'all, it's blacknetizen, your favorite fake K-pop fan format, and not whatever this is format. I feel like the Dreamy should go to KCON. I don't want to see 127 at KCON again, to be honest. To be honest, like, girl, I'm not going, so good for LA citizens. Like, Dreamy should go to KCON. NCT China should go to KCON, even though they're not. They're not. I guess they're not Korean, but like whatever. Whatever. But yeah, I will see y'all later. Toodles. Badoodles. My lips are chapped.